What's going on, guys? Platinum Jangus here. Welcome back to the channel and to episode 19 of my trophy list review series. Just remember, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Today we've got an elite list from an elite player. Let's do this. Welcome back, everyone, and today we will be reviewing the list of ShoryukenSauce, which translates to Rising Dragon Fist. Actually, I didn't know that until I checked, but yeah, it's definitely Shoryuken. I'm loving this as well. Expired soy sauce gone wild. Wow. It's also got his YouTube channel in there if you guys want to go and check that out. That'd be pretty awesome as well. But yeah, I've really been looking forward to doing this list because although I'm absolutely terrible at fighting games, I know that ShoryukenSauce absolutely loves them, and not only does he love them, he's an absolute god tier player when it comes to those games. So I'm very intrigued to see exactly what he's finished. But yeah, it should be a good one. I've even dressed for the occasion as well. I've went with the Goku t-shirt today, and I thought I'd dress for this. So yeah, let's get into it. So trophy level 376, got total trophies of 4,105. Total platinums is 83, which we're not going to worry about because I know he plays a lot of difficult games. 391 gold, 934 silver and 2,697 bronze. Games played then, look at this, 86 games played and 83 of them completed to 100%. So we've got a 99.15% completion rate and only 19 unearned trophies. Wow. That's super impressive and yeah, making me a little bit jealous. Only 1.3 trophies a day, but again, not a big deal because as we're going to see, Shoryuken is clearly playing a lot of these difficult games. 1,578 views, 105,030th in the world, and 27,880th hailing from the mighty USA. So yeah, I mean, without further ado, we'll get straight on with the games, I think. Starting off, and I think what we'll probably do today, because we weren't really able to in the last one, there was a lot of unique games I didn't really know. It was a bigger list as well, I couldn't really go into it too much. We can maybe talk about these a little bit more as there isn't, as many. But yeah, 36 Fragments of Midnight then, so a nice easy one to get started. I thought it was quite fun, in terms of easy games or grubby games, if you like. I don't think it quite falls into that category. There's still a little bit of skill, kind of required getting the 36 fragments in like 6 minutes and that kind of stuff. It's not super straightforward. Adam's Venture, the less it's said about that, the better. Anthem, I really enjoyed, as I've said in plenty of videos now. I don't feel it, it necessarily deserves the hate that it gets. Probably is lacking a little bit in terms of content, but gameplay I thought was super fun, especially with friends. It was a really good experience for me. You've done Ark Survival Evolved, nice. That was done in 2 months, 2 weeks as well, so that looks like you've done that properly, which is very, very nice to see. And the first of many ultra rares we're going to see on this list, I imagine. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, look at this at 100% as well. So the Platinum, the Freedom Cry stuff, very, very nice to see. And a brilliant game, one of my favourite Assassin's Creed games, I must say. Astro's Playroom, yeah, obviously I have to have that on there if you've got a PS5. You almost curse your PS5 as well, I think, if you don't do that first. I don't know if you did or not, but probably the fact it's the 17th of November. Yeah. And then look at these two. Oh, wow. So we've seen these as well very recently on another video. I don't know much about them, but look at those rarities and the difficulties as well. So Atari Flashback Classics Volume 1, 8 out of 10 for 0.93%. And then we've also got Atari Flashback Classics Volume 2, which is a 10 out of 10, 0.72%. Just bravo, Shoryuken, bravo. I know I wouldn't be able to do it, so, fair play. That's very, very impressive. So a nice easy one with Batman, the Telltale series. Yeah, I've quite enjoyed it. Pretty mid in terms of the Telltale games, but yeah, very enjoyable. Battle Fantasia, I don't know an awful lot about. But you've platinum that in 6 days, 22 hours, so just less than a week. It's a 0.62%. Blimey. We're going to see a lot of ultra rares. I mean, as you can probably see, I've just kind of turned my attention to the right hand side. And yeah, 582 ultra rares on a profile that's this small is insanely impressive, I must say. The fact you've only played 80 or so games and you've got that many already is crazy, but you know, fair play. Absolutely massive respect, Shoryuken, you know. Okay, Bioshock Infinite. Interesting that we only have that one and not the others, but you may have played them back in the day, or you know, way back when. But yeah, to see you've got the 100% on that as well. There's going to be a theme here, guys. It's going to be, you know, as we know, his unearned trophies is that low. It's pretty much going to be everything's 100%. So I'll try not to repeat myself too much about things being 100%. What I do know is that we can see Borderlands 3 already, but I know from how vocal they've been in the Discord that they're playing Worms as well. I think it was Battlegrounds, which we'll of course get to when we get to the bottom, because we've got them alphabetically as usual. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what else is kind of missing, because it's only 3 games that it's from, Borderlands 3 being one of them, Worms one of them. Let's find out what the other one is. But yeah, so Bloodborne done 100%, very nice. Borderlands 2 done, and then it's just Borderlands 3, which we'll have a look at. We'll make this the first one that we kind of check out. So as I say, we've got a smaller list. We can certainly have a kind of a fly through and see what's going on. I haven't played Borderlands 3 yet, so I won't be able to give too much of an opinion on kind of what's missing. But just out of curiosity, I'll let you guys have a look as well. So what, listen to 25 fish jokes. Nice, like that. What else have we got? Also, it's this bottom one here, the designer's cut. Extract 100 pieces of gear from arms race. I mean, they don't seem too bad, and you know, Shoryuken skill level anyway. It won't be a problem, I imagine. I'm sure that'll be 100% in no time. I mean, look at the dates anyway, so clearly playing it at the moment, with it being August. Borderlands the pre-sequel done. We've got Bound done as well, which is an 8 out of 10 difficulty. Look at that, 0.67%. Brawlout done, so that's a 4 out of 10 it's saying, but it's 0.94% as well. Wow, this is crazy. Absolutely loving it. So we've got a couple of Call of Duty games, all 100%. Surprise, surprise. Black Ops Cold War, Ghosts, and World War II done, which is nice. And Conan Exiles looks like it's been platinumed legit as well. 2 years, 3 months. I expect that's been done, you know, done properly. Dead or Alive 5, last round done. Wow. Destiny 2, Detroit Become Human. This is such an impressive list. Like, I'm so jealous right now. This is really, really impressive, and I'm looking forward to, as I say, these fighting games when we get further down. So we've got Downwell done. I don't know a lot about this, but it's sorry, I did kind of skip over Don't Starve, really. I know it doesn't have a platinum, but it is an 8 out of 10 difficulty, and yeah, deserves the recognition. Downwell's an 8 out of 10. Don't know a lot about it, but it's 2 hours 17 minutes. Is it that short? Is there a way, you know, like a workaround? I don't know. Maybe you could tell me. But a lovely ultra rare. Another ultra rare, Dragon Ball FighterZ. Yes, get in. 2.96% rarity, 8 out of 10 difficulty, 100 hours. Damn. Eric has done Fantasy Strike, which is 0.62%. And yeah, and nice to see some Final Fantasy games on. My favourite series, of course. You know, I try and let everyone know that as much as I can. Nice to see the remake on, and 15 as well, done at 100%, which is very, very impressive. It's not often you see that because of comrades and, you know, that kind of stuff. It's very rare you see it at 100%. But no, that's really, really good. So far, my only advice, have some more Final Fantasy games on. You know, I like looking at Final Fantasy games. Game of Thrones, another Telltale game done, and we've also got Goat Simulator done to 100%. Lovely. Yeah, don't get the issue with the Flappy Goat trophy. You know, I see a lot of people in the community, you know, getting a lot of rage from it. I thought it was pretty easy. There's no big deal. Very, very fun game. God of War, love to see it. One of my favourites. And Horizon Zero Dawn, also one of my favourites as well. Nice to see you've done the DLC. And also with Immortals Phoenix Rising, Platinum and all the DLC. There's a running theme, isn't there, guys? There really is. Oh, look at this. Blimey. Blimey. Injustice Gods Among Us, 9 out of 10. 90 hours, 0.17%. Unbelievable, Shoryuken. Yeah, But what can I say to that? Just unbelievable work. It really is. Yeah, I've not tried it myself yet, but I kind of know what needs to be done, and it's very, very impressive. Maybe you could teach me how to play these fighting games, because I actually thought I was all right. I did. When you play with your friends and you do the story and you kind of think you're pretty good, and then you go online and yeah, I'm absolutely terrible. I'm just getting juggled everywhere, can't get a hit in, and it's not nice, It really isn't. It's probably, I would say, if I was going to make a list of games I was best at to worst, fighting games is probably the worst one for me. I enjoy the games, I really do, but I'm not very good at them. Jump Force, another ultra rare. Knowledge is Power, another ultra rare. So there's a couple of easy ones. It's like Lara Croft Go. I didn't expect to see stuff like that, so it is nice to see you are doing some other games as well, because I genuinely thought we were just going to see fighting games, from what I've heard you kind of talking about in the Discord and things. So it is nice to see there is a good variety in there as well. You've done Late Shift, you've done Lumo, which is a 0.78%. I know there is a workaround a little bit with that. Maybe you've done it, maybe you didn't, but either way, very, very impressed. Magicka 2, 1.33%. Damn. This is insane, guys. It really is. Okay, so another fighting game, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, in only 8 hours 44 minutes. Is it really that short? But it's a 1.24%. It didn't give me there's no guide for it, so it isn't showing me difficulty in time and things like that. I'll maybe have to research it, but that is very, very impressive. Unbelievable. Marvel Spider-Man done, nice, and also Miles Morales done, we like to see it. And then Mighty Number 9 again, which I've seen a couple of times now. Another game I don't know a lot about, but 0.77%. Crazy. Mortal Kombat 11 done, nice, and then Mortal Kombat 10, which is much more difficult than 11, 1.56% rarity, and you've also done the DLC like everything else. Super skilled, dude, you really are super skilled. Got nothing but praise for you. At the end I like to normally give tips, advice, but what can I say to this? I think you need to give me some tips and advice, to be honest. Nier Automata, great game. Nitro Plus Blasters, Heroines Infinite Duel, I don't know anything about that really. Odin Sphere, Leithrasia done as well, nice, and you've done Outlast, fair play. Very, very nice. Outriders, okay, so this is the next game then. So we've got Outriders, which you've got the platinum for. I'm assuming it's something you're going to go back in. I know you haven't had the trophy since the... should we have a look? Let's have a look. Is any kind of DLC started or anything? I'm not sure when it was released or anything like that. I haven't played Outriders myself yet. It's going to be also DLC Pack 1, but that was December. And then there's World Slayer, which, looking at those rarities, it's probably pretty straightforward, I imagine. Obviously nothing's going to be too hard anyway for Shoryuken, as we can clearly see. A few Resi games, love to see it. Absolutely love the series. Played it since the very, very first one when I was a kid. But we've got Resi 2 and Resi 7, both done to 100%. Damn, very, very impressed with this. Resogun done. Royce done. So I see this all the time. I don't know much about the game at all, but I often see it on the store, and like I say, I don't know anything about it, but I certainly didn't know it was a 0.55%. I don't even know what type of game it is. I'm gonna have to have a little look. Rise of the Tomb Raider done to 100%. It's one I'm currently looking at myself. I've just finished the first one, already have the third one at 100%, so I do need to go back up and clean this one up. Very nice to see you have it, because there is a lot of DLC with these games. I mean, look at that, 125 trophies, just crazy. Rocket League 100%, Skullgirls Second Encore 100% to 0.83% rarity. Wow. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Soul Calibur in there as well. Soul Calibur 6, that would be. Damn. Space Overlords, 2.03%. Unbelievable. Stormboy, so there's another easy one. Nice to know that you can say that you are doing these. And here we go. I thought we'd see Street Fighter. There's no reason you wouldn't have you know, Ryu in your cover photo if we weren't going to see a bit of Street Fighter. You're obviously a big fan. You know, I've seen some of your clips as well, buddy, that you've been posting in the Discord, and if I haven't said it enough already, you are an absolute god when it comes to these games. You know, it's I wish I was as good. You know, that's all I can really say. But yeah, Street Fighter 4, look at that, 0.62%. Street Fighter 5, 10 out of 10 difficulty, 150 hours, 0.97%. Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Strider done. So jealous, it hurt my feelings. I don't want my list anymore. Surgeon Simulator done, 0.62%. A couple of easy ones with Tales from the Borderlands, Telling Lies, and The Complex. But then we just jump straight back into another really difficult one, of course, with can't even speak. I'm just so blown away by this. The Evil Within, 9 out of 10 difficulty, 3.93%. Just wow. You know, what else can you say? The Flame in the Flood, I don't know anything about, but it's another ultra rare. Blimey, got the 100% for The Last of Us Part 2 and also The Last of Us Remastered, which is great to see. The Shape-Shifting Detective done, which is an easier one, and also The Walking Dead done. Ticket to Ride USA and France. No clue at all. Titanfall 2, absolutely love this game. Yeah, if you've watched all my videos, you'll know how I feel about it. I think there's only COD 4 Modern Warfare that beats this campaign for me. It was honestly so good. It was a really, really good game. And yeah, nice platinum really. It's just the student becomes the master, but you know, with a little bit of practice, it's not too bad at all. Trine 2 complete story, 1.79%. Wow. Trine Enchanted Edition, crazy. Sorry again if I'm just kind of fidgeting here. It is another very, very hot day in the UK. I'm sort of braving it. I've held the kind of the video off till in the afternoon to do it, because I was going to do it this morning. It was just like a sauna in this room, so yeah, apologies if I'm kind of fidgeting. So yeah, Trine Enchanted Edition, got Ultimate Marvel vs Capcom 3, another 10 out of 10. Damn, 0.61%. And then the next one as well, Ultra Street Fighter 4, 44 playthroughs. What is that nonsense? 150 hours, 0.51%. ShoryukenSauce, unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. And then you've done Vanquish as well, 9 out of 10 difficulty. Damn, this is some impressive list, Shoryuken. It really, really is. If I haven't said it enough, just absolutely insane. And then we've got Worms Battlegrounds, which I know you're kind of playing through at the moment from your messages, and I can see the last trophy was popped as of recording this on the 14th of August. So that one will be kind of cleaned up very soon. Obviously Borderlands will be, and then I assume you're going to go back to Outriders at some point, get this 100% back, which is just totally crazy. It kind of really, really is. And yeah, what a list. I have nothing but good things to say. So certainly in terms of kind of advice and tips, there isn't really any I can give. You know, what do you want me to say? It's 100% profile really, because there's nothing unobtainable. The games there are things you're currently playing, or Outriders you're definitely going to go back to, you know, no question. But it's such a good list. It really, really is. Let's have a look at the cabinet then. What have you popped in there? Nice little mix of things. I like it. The ones I expected, to be fair. But yeah, very, very good to see. Rarest trophies was the Platinum Trophy from Injustice Gods Among Us, as expected. I'd probably have that in my trophy cabinet. That's my only advice. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you don't want it there because it appears here and you wanted to squeeze something else in. But yeah, I mean, look at them. I know we mentioned it kind of at the start, but 582 ultra rares. 582 ultra rares. Honestly, that is absolutely crazy. To say that you've played, what was it, 86 games? 86 games, 582 ultra rares. I mean, I'm over 500 games now and I've got 170, which I thought was alright before I started doing these reviews. But this is just madness. Absolute madness. Really, really good. I can't wait to see this trophy average. Let's have a look at the old stats. Is that the lowest we've seen? Excellent, will be loving this. Absolutely loving it. I know we like to give him a mention at this point. 32.8%. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's crazy. I can't even use the kind of excuse, argument, debate, or whatever you want to call it that I usually say in the sense of I don't like it when people focus on this too much because I feel you're taking yourself away from games that in actual fact you do want to play, but you don't play them because you're worried it's going to boost this up. But you know, ShoryukenSauce is playing some of these other games, you know, some of the Telltale stuff, you know, Late Shift, Stormboy, you know, things like that, 36 Fragments of Midnight. There is a good little mix, but crazy. Quite balanced in terms of what day. It looks like Monday 679 trophies, and then between 8 and 9 o'clock at night 516 trophies, which is just completely crazy. So yeah, in terms of advice, I don't have any. Just keep doing exactly what you're doing. You're obviously an absolute genius, and you know, I've thoroughly enjoyed having a look at this. It certainly gave me a little kick because I believe, unless I'm mistaken, I've only got Tekken 7 on my list. I might have to go in and try something. There's a little bit of a challenge, see if I can try and get better at one of them. If there's one that you guys recommend, kind of, you know, I'd say, I was going to say entry level, but that is probably what Tekken 7 is. Maybe something that's kind of in between these 10 out of 10s, but not as easy as Tekken. And I'll maybe give it a go and see if I can do it. That would be quite interesting because I'd like to get better at them, but it's just not something I've really played, you know, for a while. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the list. What I'm going to do, as requested from Shoryuken. I don't know if you guys know or recognise the name kind of floating around in the community, but Platinum Bro has actually reviewed Shoryuken's list in the past, and what Shoryuken has asked is if I could link Lewis's video in the description as well. So if you guys want to kind of go back and watch that, so you can kind of see how they've grown and how they've improved since that review, yeah, I'm going to certainly, you know, link a video, and that goes for everyone out there who's requested these reviews from me. If you've had them done from other people, or if there's anything you want me to link, and I'm always happy to do it, you know, it doesn't hurt. But yeah, other links will be there, the Discord, so if you want to come and join all the amazing people, we're closing in on 100 members, so yeah, it'd be awesome to get you guys in. You can also leave a request in there if you would like your profile looking at, or you can drop a comment, you know, on the YouTube video as well. You know, I'm easy. But yeah, it's been a cracking list. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great day whatever you're doing. Look after yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.